Hey guys, gonna drive around the Nordschleife tourist lap. I'm gonna give you a turn-by-turn drive through here. And first thing we're gonna do is pull out of the parking lot and scan our pass to get through the gate. And then after that, we're gonna go through a set of cones, and then we're gonna pass under a bridge. Here, you're gonna have to have your pit limiter on generally, and you don't want to get kicked from the server, so you want to just be careful here. Don't go above the speed limit, otherwise you get a penalty. And then right after this, let's go. And then as soon as we pass under this Antonius Busch Bridge is when the tourist lap clock starts. So we're gonna drop downhill here into a straightaway. This is gonna be going through Tiergarten. Tiergarten is known for a pet cemetery, and then we're gonna do a little braking zone here into, I forget the name of this corner, but we're entering into the T13 stands area. So this is a braking area, and generally I come in third gear here and second out on this next right turn here. It's a little blind right turn, T13 stands. This is where the fans would be sitting, and to the left would be the GP track. And here's the first turn, downhill turn into the Hudson box. So the first two rights, I'm not gonna brake for. This first one, not gonna brake for. Second one, I might do a little lift, a little brake, but let's go. And then the first of the Hudson box, here we go. And I'm not a terribly good driver, but this gives you an idea. Braking into this hard brake zone, that first little turn there, going into the second one. And always trying to hit this curb on this last one to set yourself up for this line here. And so that was the third Hudson Bach. Lost it a little bit there, but we're gonna go down Hohiken. Hohiken is known for that set of oak trees in front there. I haven't actually seen the oak trees, but anyway, that's what it's called. And so now we're gonna go down here. We'll be passing over this high point here. This is Flugplatz. Flugplatz is known for our airfield, but sometimes it's misunderstood for maybe taking a flight on that bump there, but no, it's there's an airstrip there. And here, through Flugplatz, you don't want to brake much, and then through all of this, you don't want to brake at all. And we are coming up on Sweet Grouse Hill. There is a cross up in the hill to the right there, and just a little bit of braking before coming to Ehrenberg. Ehrenberg is a slow turn, but it's long and sweeping, so it's trying not to lose too much speed. Okay. Alright, and then after this we're going to drop down into Foxroar. So it's a left, right, left like this, but essentially you're going to stay straight as much as you can. And there's a compression here, and you're going to start coming up, and midway up I'm going to brake into Adenauer Forest, a set of 3 very tight turns. So I'm gonna shift down sequentially here. I'm gonna go into third, then I'm gonna pop out. I'm trying to get that apex in the last one. Pop out in second gear. Alright. Speeding into Metzgetsfeld. Metzgetsfeld is pretty fast until the very last bit here. You're just gonna squeeze the brake and make that left. And then you're gonna see the beacon, the red beacon there. And then there's going to be slowing there, and I think it's Kallenhard next. So this one, trying to set that, one a little wide there. Okay, and I forget what this one is, but got to do some braking here. This is a long one, and we're essentially setting ourselves up for this left turn. We'll try not to brake for, but a little lift maybe. Then we have Mishitness, 3 set of right-handers, and then try not to lose speed here, and then this down-the-hill corkscrew turn, Wursifen. Wursifen is really terrible, I hate this. Okay, gotta brake and change direction, that's really difficult. And then coming out here as fast as we can, not losing any speed at all. Now you can see the Breitscheid Hotel up ahead. There's the bridge here. You hear the bells and the pizza smelling really good. Braking, and then uphill through Exmouth Exmo had a water tower or something like that. And it's uphill, so you try not to lose speed, try to get back on the gas as fast as possible. Then there's going to be a sweeping left hand into a U-turn right-hander. This is Ehrenberg. I think. Or is it Bergwerk? I think it's Bergwerk, actually. Sorry, Bergwerk. Okay, so now we're in Kesselchen Valley. There's mountains on both sides. It's an uphill, 3 left-handers. And then we're not going to touch the brakes for a while here. So there's another left-hander here, not going to touch the brakes. And then coming out of Kesselchen Valley, we're headed towards Mutt Curve. It's a last second braking at breakneck speeds, although we're going uphill, so we don't want to brake very much. A little bit of braking, okay. And then the next one, I forget what it's called, but no braking here. Is it Kalmar? I can't remember. Okay, after this, we have Steel Striker. Steel Striker used to be a continuous road up that hill, but now it's a U-turn like this. And then next comes the Caracciolo Carousel, made famous by the race car driver Caracciolo, who took this banked drainage ditch. It's really shaky in there. Okay, pop out. Okay, now headed up towards Hoak. Hoak is the high point of the track. After Hoak, we have, right here comes Hoak, 1 and 2, and then the next one we have Hedwig's Corner, there, and so now we have the 3-tree section. The first one being Whipperman is going to make basically a right and a left. So here's the first right, left. Go straight for a while, and then it's going to be S-Bach. S-Bach has a, I think a brook next to it, so this is again a right and a left, slightly bigger. And then the third one, okay, here we go, back into the straightaway. Okay, preparing for the third one is the longest, Brunchen, so it's going to be another right and then followed by left, but it's longer now. What's it called? Ice Curve, I think. Ice Curve is here. I think we already passed that. Now it's Plants Garden area. I guess there is. It's been a garden or something. And next we have the Stefan Beloff S. And here we're going to try and just be full on gas. Full on gas all the way. It's going to be sort of the bank of the turn that sort of bounces back and forth here, and then we're going to try and wait as long as possible before braking into Swallow Bend Swans, which is the set of 2 left-handers going through the last carousel. If you look on the map, this looks like the tail of a swallow. Here we go. Swallow Bend Swans. And then after this, we have Galgenkopf. I think there was like executions or hangings happening like here or something. Anyway. Alright, after Galgenkopf, the 2 very fast banked outward, off-camber banked turns. We're coming into Dottinger Ho, and after we pass the Dottinger Ho bridge, boom, that's our marker for the time. And that's it for the tourist lap. You can see up in the mountains just to the right. That's the Nürbürg Castle. So if you're ever in this town, you can go up to the actual castle, Castle Nürbürg, for a visit. Well, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the narrated lap on the tourist track for the Nürbürgring Nordschleife loop. So enjoy. Happy weekend. Alright, just pulling back into the parking lot. making sure you turn on your pit limiter, drop it down in the second gear so we can turn that on. Avoid any crazies. We might just beginning.